Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So I didn't upload the first 3 wars of the season because the season started as I was out of town and I really didn't have much to do in those wars, and it was messy and I didn't have time to record. But now that I'm back home, I was kind of thinking whether I should or shouldn't upload the rest of the season wars, but then as an answer to that question came a war against 4 Loki, and I do and know that a lot of you are always interested in this matchup in particular. So this is War 4 of Season 34, New Nation going up against 4 Loki, and my team is going to be Nimrod, Odin, and Moleman. And the Moleman's actually going to be the champion that does all the heavy lifting in this war, and I actually really enjoy using Moleman as well. Now, I am on path 1 in the first section there. There was no fight on the first node, but then I have to deal with this invisible woman, so I'm going to be boosting up, just like, medium. Now, that's actually that's the big champion boost, but the rest of the war, I think I use the medium boost. I also use the skill boost, and for the invisible woman fight, I just wanted to be absolutely sure because she is a mystic defender, so, sometimes things can get kind of dicey against those, for sure. And I added invul boost, but I added the power boosts more so for the next fight. And here we can see that obviously Moleman is a great matchup. However, I did trigger that Mystic Dispersion quite early. But I enter Frenzy pretty much immediately there. I'm going to parry, drop another heavy, sweet. I still have 8 charges there. And obviously Moleman going up against the Invisible Woman does take her down quite quickly. I did spec Liquid Courage Double Edge on for this war as well, and by the time I got my level 2, the fight was over. I think the exact fight duration here is counted as 25 seconds, so that didn't last that long. And now I'm going to be going up against this Void. Now, I was trying to remind myself all the time that I need to remember the Masochism node, that my initial parry is going to fail, and that I need to keep an eye out for that. Now, I'm going to be pretty much ignoring the Strike Counter Fury node here, because the plan is to get level 2, drop a level 2 Wellstone Frenzy with guaranteed crits, and that should give me like another level 2, and that should pretty much finish up the fight. Now, I will unfortunately screw this one up a little bit. So, here my first parry failed. I did expect that, so I just want to get in a parry heavy here. Sweet. Now I want to get a full combo, but then the Masochism kind of messed me up a bit, and I do have a debuff active on me from Void, but it doesn't really take all that much damage, and my level 2 pushes me past 10 hit count, and then another level 2, and the fight is over. Another 25-second fight. So even though I did screw it up a bit, which is going to cost me like 1 potion, I'm not that fast about it. And now I need to go and brutalize that Enzo's Kitty Pride. Now... these fights now are being done after the boss is down, just to make them easier, because Kitty is actually significantly more annoying with that Mystic Dispersion tactic. And this is going to be a bit dodgy fight, I'm not going to lie. I actually had another fight earlier this season where I barely beat Kitty Pride, where she also dropped a level 1 on me whilst it was unblockable. And I had Incinerate sticking me down, and then my level 2 finished her off just before the Incinerates could finish me off. I think that was in the previous war. So here I have to reboost as well. I think I was looking for my thumb sleeves as well, because I don't like to play war without my thumbies. Now I'm activating the skill boost there for the next fights, because I'm going to be using Moleman for all the rest of the fights. But this one's definitely going to be messy as well. I start here with Power Start 1, because the plan initially was I just want to get to a level 2, but no. But it's fine. And the key mistake is going to be that she's going to activate her level 1 when Bubble Shield is going to be at 10 charges, and it's going to be unblockable, and I'm not going to expect it. So here we can see that I have taken 8 hits in the block. And I have taken 9 hits in a block, and I'm still dropping a full combo. And here I take 1 hit in a block, and the Bubble Shield gets me, and I get all the Incinerates on me. And those passive shocks didn't do too much due to Odin's pre-fight, but I still finished out the fight quickly enough, so it wasn't that big of an issue. Just completely overlooked the Bubble Shield, which is kind of ironic considering that Bubble Shield is the battleground node that we are using now and playing against pretty much every single day. Now, this next fight here is going to be against Tiger, so it's block, strike counter, block penetration, and hard knock life with them passive disorients. And here, I mainly wanted the power stat boost 1 for this fight in particular, because I wanted to just drop one heavy, going for one combo, another combo, and level 2, and that should pretty much close enough finish that fight. And as we can see, it did. And Tiger is just gonna tick down by herself there, pretty much just finish with another single hit. So with Moleman, if you do have a power stat boost, it genuinely reminds me kind of like when you use Corvus, except you don't need to be bothered about the missions and stuff like that. You just drop a heavy at the beginning of the fight, then, you know, take one hit on a block, do 2 combos, level 2, and that's all guaranteed critical. You get back a ton of power as well. And this next one is against SpiderMan. Obviously, against SpiderMan, the thing that you don't really want to do is throw your special attacks, because all of them have a chance to miss, and then it activates the camo and all that other stuff. So here I'm going to use the node that puts the active disorients on me to get to 9 monster mass before I start actually hitting back the small miles. And again, I'm just going to be completely ignoring that strike counter node here and nuke down that miles without actually using a special attack. That's it. That's Moleman. That's how quickly and efficiently it does work in. And that is actually it for my own performance. So the war is finished now. We win the war 5 deaths to 3. So for Loki did play very well as well. Actually, their BG3 beat our BG3 because their BG3 got a complete donut, and our battle group did give away 1 death. But I think one of their BGs died like 4 times, so that kind of gave us the lead big enough to maintain that. And that is also it for this war. So that is the finish. Obviously, super happy about the win. Now, we did lose our first war of the season, which was a very atrocious war in general for our battle group and our alliance. It was against GT40, and we just played very, very badly, myself included. But, you know, there was quite a lot of reasons as to why that happened. And then the last 3 wars now, we have been kind of recovering, doing much, much better than we did in the first war. And we have won 3 in a row now. So we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. Hopefully it all works out well enough. But that is going to be it. A fairly quick war video for you guys today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the good buttons. And I will catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about